CareWeb is a system that enables medical teams to provide comprehensive care for diabetes patients, integrating connection, analysis, and detailed real-time monitoring. It helps doctors work more efficiently and keeps patients safer. The system works in conjunction with the Diacon app for patients, allowing all information on blood sugar, insulin, and various behaviors to be viewed in full from a single screen.
Let's divide this into 6 parts to explain the usage in a simple way. Part 1. Getting started with registration. Hospitals register through the central server, which is DIMS, with the company. They will receive a web link and a unique code for patients to connect via the Diacon app. Doctors and nurses register via email and can choose between 2 types of access rights. 1. Administrator, who can configure the hospital system, create teams, and manage patients. 2. User, who can only view information for patients assigned to them and cannot manage the system.
The second part is the manager mode, which consists of 3 modules. First, institution management, which is for managing hospitals or institutions. This includes naming teams, such as the Diabetes Center, setting the unit for blood sugar measurement to either milligrams per deciliter or millimoles per liter, configuring blood sugar targets and specifying mealtime intervals. Second, employee management, which is for organizing the care team and assigning individual permissions. Third, patient management. When a patient connects through the same app using the hospital code, the medical team confirms the connection on CareWeb, changing the status to connected. The patient's information is then immediately shared with the medical team. The third section displays patient data in an integrated graph format, allowing you to view real-time blood sugar levels, average blood sugar, estimated HbA1c, insulin dosage, insulin injections by meal, carbohydrate intake, as well as various parameters set by the doctor in the patient's Diacon app. The data is organized chronologically by date and time. You can view detailed information by meal in the patient's menu. Select Comprehensive Inquiry and press Search to see the full patient list or search for specific names. Double-click to view individual patient information. The data will appear in Integrate Management. The main information displayed includes personal history, type of diabetes, and the GRI value, which can be as high as 100. The higher the value, the poorer the blood sugar control. The information is summarized into 3 subsections. 1. Summary Integrated Chart, which provides an overview. The integrated chart on the left displays all blood glucose values as an overlay graph over 24 hours, along with the amount of insulin administered as basal and bolus, carbohydrate intake or carbs intake, as well as parameter values set in the Diacon app, and the blood glucose overlay graph, which is divided into meals according to the times set in CareWeb. The top right displays the usage rates of CGM, bolus calculation, and basal insulin from the insulin pump G8. In the middle right, there is a bar graph analyzing blood glucose values, or bar graph, which includes TIR, time in range, TAR, time above range, and TBR, time below range. You can view more details in Section 4, or Blood Glucose Analysis. In the bottom right, statistics on basal and bolus insulin usage are displayed, including the total daily insulin dose, TDD or total daily dose, the average daily insulin, and statistics on device changes such as syringe, tube, and needle for the insulin pen P8 or insulin pump G8, and the function of the safety mode is PLGS or Easy Stop of the insulin pump G8. Second, today focuses on viewing real-time values. Third, comprehension allows you to view data in various ways, such as the trend graph, which shows data over a selected period from criteria search, and the overlay graph, which displays data over a selected period from criteria search, and are converted into percentiles over a 24-hour period. The compare graph is used to compare data between 2 time periods. The last one is by date, which allows you to view in-depth details for each day. The various symbols displayed on the graph are located on the right-hand side.
Section 4. Blood Glucose Analysis. Blood glucose analysis graphs can be interpreted as statistical values, including bar graphs, overlay graphs, and line graphs, which display daily, weekly, and monthly data according to the criteria search. In the bar graph section, statistical summaries are presented as percentiles based on the TIR, TAR, and TBR criteria referencing the selected settings, standard setting, patient setting, or institution setting on the left side of the graph. The percentiles are shown and the time within 24 hours based on the selected criteria search period on the right side when you hover the mouse over the graph. It will display the percentile and the total duration selected from the criteria search. The overlay graph shows blood glucose values as percentiles within 24 hours based on the selected criteria search period. And the line graph can be viewed day by day according to the selected criteria search period. Additionally, you can also view detailed logs of blood glucose values from BGM or CGM.
The fifth section is about insulin usage. The information is divided into two parts based on the type of medical device. First, for patients using the G8 insulin pump, you can view the pump settings for basal insulin or bolus insulin, as well as review historical usage graphs and setting changes. Second, for users of the Smart Pen or P8, it displays the insulin log for both basal and bolus types and can calculate the total daily dose more accurately if both types of pens, basal insulin and bolus insulin, are used together. The sixth and final part is the simulator mode. The simulation mode consists of two main parts. The first is IOB, or insulin on board, which calculates the remaining insulin in the body to reduce the risk of insulin stacking or insulin overdose, and helps plan the next insulin dose. It supports 4 algorithms for insulin absorption: L1 linear or constant decline, C1 bilinear or moderate rapid action, C2 rapid acting or fast action, and C3 ultra rapid or very fast action. Users can input the DIA or duration of insulin action ranging from 120 to 480 minutes, the peak time from 30 to 180 minutes, and the last bolus time in seconds, and the amount of insulin in units to view the IOB graph, and the insulin action units or insulin consumption units.
Second, COB, or carbohydrates on board, simulate carbohydrate absorption from different food types, slow, medium, and fast, and the amount of carbohydrates in grams. The graph will display the carb and absorbed carbs, or carbs consumption, along with the absorption time.
You can also conveniently view comprehensive and detailed information about various healthcare providers, or HCPs, directly from the dedicated community section within the platform.
In other words, CareWeb enables medical teams to monitor and analyze diabetic patients more accurately. It can connect to patients' Diacon apps in real time, and most importantly, it's easy to use, displaying detailed information on a single screen with an integrated graph. Additionally, it supports a variety of BGM and CGM brands available on the market and can connect to and work intelligently with medical devices for insulin delivery, including the G8 insulin pump and the P8 Smart Pen.